Good morning, family. Here we are again with my feet. Okay, so today is day 23 of the Whole Foods Challenge for this whole month, 31 days, and we're on 23, the 23rd day. Okay, now yesterday I told you I'd come back today with the recipe for bad feet, feet that are just bad. You got thick, discolored nails, you got peeling skin. You just can't stand your feet. Okay, let me give you this recipe for soaking your feet for 30 minutes. So you want to soak your feet in 30 minutes in this solution. Okay, so you're going to have a gallon. Go to the store and get a gallon of the distilled water. You can get the reverse osmosis too if you want that one, but not tap water. Okay, get a gallon of the distilled water. Excuse me. All right, and then 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, and then 1/4 cup of honey, 1/4 cup of salt, the Epsom salt, and then, believe it or not, some Listerine. 1/4 cup of Listerine. And you want to soak your feet in that. Just give it a try. I've never tried it, okay? But this is a recipe that I had heard of. Um, soak them bad boys for 30 minutes, okay? And then after you soak, then rinse them off and all of that. Get yourself a foot file that you can start filing down, so you're softening up those calluses, whatever the hard parts on your feet are. I did witness that with my dad's feet. Okay, so my dad had some pretty bad looking feet, and I remember him using that file, and I came to visit my mom and dad, and I walked into the room, in their bedroom, and we were all talking and everything, and my mom was doing his feet because he couldn't really bend all the way down to do them himself, to do all that filing and stuff. And I remember him looking at me. He goes, "I see you over there, babes, looking at your dad's old feet. When you get this age, this is what's going to happen." I'm like, not in my life. So anyway, take care of your feet. So if they are like that, try that recipe. And then of course you got to change your diet. Change your diet. So my dad had passed away of congested heart failure. So it doesn't take overnight for your feet to get like that. So if you can start now, start now. If it's already like that, you know where to go. You know what to do. Okay, you got to change the diet. So many things that you can do while you're here. All right, let's go get on the scale. Let's go do it. Here we go. I have my little weight thing here. This is a 5-pound kettlebell. For balancing, you can, an exercise that you can do is to balance on one foot and on one hand swing the kettlebell and see if you can balance by doing that. And then you just switch hands. Okay, and do that throughout the day. And that's another way to get your balance as well, or to work on your balance. Okay, so I'm going to put that there and I'm going to do that. I like having these things around the house because it keeps me focused on taking care of my body. All right, so how much do I weigh today? I put on some weight this time again. Let's see. This one says 137.4. 137.4. I go up and down, which is fine. Again, I'm trying to lose inches around my waist. That's what I'm working on. Okay, day 23. We got till next Friday will be the last day. I think it's Halloween, the last day. All right, so here we go. Circulation issues again. This is what I've been doing this whole month so far. So this is my 23rd day where I have been taking a teaspoon only once a day. So this is again, all right? Cayenne pepper and turmeric, okay? Just equal parts. Get a jar, just a nice glass jar, equal parts turmeric and cayenne pepper. Mix it all up in here, okay? And then you got your solution that you can keep in your bathroom, so it'll remind you. Take a teaspoon of that, but work your way up to a teaspoon. I couldn't always do this. I had to start putting this on my food first, and then I've graduated to the water now. And I have to use some warm water or hot water and drink this down warm. So this is for circulation. You got circulation issue? Cayenne pepper and turmeric. It's amazing. I may have even thrown in a little bit of black pepper. So I've been drinking this every morning now for 23 days. I just want to make this a habit and just do it all the time for circulation. So I got hot water. It's also good to drink hot water in the morning. It helps all of your organs to detox. You're helping your organs out a lot. Let's see if I can drink this before I get off of here. Okay, I just want it warm. All right, let's hold my breath. Here we go. Cheers. You get, excuse me, kind of used to it, but that cayenne pepper, and depending on what heat level you get, it makes a difference. So again, if I'm not a doctor, if you're under doctor's orders, just ask them, can I do this, doctor? Can I take some cayenne pepper and turmeric in the morning? And see what he says. I don't have a doctor, so I'm going to do it anyway. And I want to see the benefits. I want to do the natural stuff. See if I can drink. It might be too hot still. And also every morning I automatically will drink 2 cups of water. This thing right here that restructures my water, that's 2 cups of water. So I get that in even before I make it downstairs to the kitchen. So try to get all of this out of here. That's all gone. Let's see if I can drink all of this. Just about, which I will drink after I'm done. But that's my morning ritual, okay? To try to keep myself healthy. I don't want to get on prescriptions or anything like that. Also, today is day 5 for my daughter and I to do the liver and gallbladder flush protocol. So we prepare and then we actually do the flush on the 6th and 7th day. So tomorrow will be day 6. I will be fasting. I can't even have an avocado, okay? I have to stop eating by 1. I will have my cup of cherry tart juice. I will have a cup of that. I can have 1 meal, but my meal has to be really, really plain. So it'll probably be a potato with a little bit of salt. Real simple. It's a really bland day. And then I will be taking that nasty Epsom salt drink 2 times tomorrow and then 2 times Saturday morning. And the Epsom salt is what will open up the bile ducts 3 times its size, maybe more. And if you got any gallstones, it'll be easy for them to start running through there, swimming through to get out your body. So it's amazing. And the protocol that I'm following is out of the book called The Amazing Liver and Gallbladder Flush. I've done it over 20 times, but it's been over 2 years since I've done it. So my daughter decided, she goes, Mom, I think I need to do it. And I said, well, I guess I'll do it with you. So eventually you won't have to do all that, but I figure it's not going to hurt for me to do it once a year or once every so often. So anyway, blessings, family. I hope this helps, get you thinking, get you wanting to do something good for your body. And again, check with your doctor if you have one. Not feeling safe in doing some of these things that I do. I just like sharing information that I've learned and that I've seen work on different people. So blessings, family. Take care. Day 23 of the Whole Foods Challenge. If you have a picture, even if you washed an apple and you ate it and that's your meal for the day, that's a picture. So send the picture in so I can put it in my videos. I have until the last day, the 31st, that I'll be doing this publicly, put it that way, for 31 days straight. So this is like 2 videos I do a day. So be prepared for 2 videos today, this one, and then one with whatever I eat today. All right, blessings, family. Bye-bye.